Okay, who is the best in the game for like 4 straight years, the best pitcher in baseball. Otani, though, is the best pitcher in baseball, and he's the best hitter in his league. You know, statistically, he is tied for the league lead in weighted runs created plus or OPS plus. He's tied. He is the best on base in the National League. And Jake, he's got a 0.74. Like, no, my mind is blown now. And because pitching for him has kind of been like a side hustle, like the kids say. Last couple of years, like he pitched half a year before he was injured. Now he's in full ace mode.
Full ace mode. What he understands both sides of the ball from the American's point of view now. He come over and you just watched him understand who I need to be as a hitter versus these pitchers. And now you're understanding he fully gets how I'm going to get these guys out with multiple different looks. But what I want to point out that I'm sure a lot of people have talked about, but maybe not realize it. When this guy went to warm up last night, when I'd warmed up for how many ever hundreds of starts, you get done with that, go get you some water, sit down and regroup. He walked from the pen, warmed up, got a glass of water, and didn't get off his feet. Then he went straight out after leading off the game, which he got on base. And he pitches the bottom of the first. You know, this is exhausting throwing that many pitches. Now, look, this is the top of the second. He went in and sat down for a minute, maybe, back out there for the bottom 2 after being left on deck. Now he leads off the third. He still hadn't sat down, BK.
On base. Yeah, now he's on base.
Watch this, first to third right here. I believe they stopped him because they go, whoa, we've got a lot left in this.
Then
he scores. Of course, he has to be in the lineup. Remember when he wasn't in the lineup? This is why, because of what he's asked to do. This is the bottom of the third, and I don't know that he sat down for longer than 1 minute.
Amazing.
It is truly remarkable as somebody who's done this craft and knew what those 2 to sometimes 10 minutes could mean of just regathering yourself and your strength.
I want to underline that because, he's warming up, then he leads off, and then you mentioned the next time he's on deck. So he's, you know, your adrenaline's pumping, and then, okay, they made the last out. Now I go out, now you're pitching. Then you come back, then you lead off. You're not sitting. It's like you're like playing Little League Baseball.
When you get off the mound in the top of the first, you're thinking about the batters. As the pitcher, who's coming up next? That's what you're thinking about. He's doing that, trying to process it, maybe talking to Will Smith just on the way to grab a bat to think about what the pitcher's going to throw me.
It's amazing.
Truly.
I'm glad you pointed that out. Like just the physical.
We could have talked about all the offers and how good the sweeper is.
He's 62
Braves are
games
42-20.
They're off to a great start. Needless to say, Dodgers, Diamondbacks, Kyle Tucker.
He's starting to find it.
Oh, boy. Just what they need.
Just lay in the weeds, look up, 282, 32.
It's so good to see something work out for the Dodgers. I'm glad that that's happening. 2-run homer for Kyle Tucker, his 5th. Freddie Freeman, all he does is rake, specifically at this yard, makes it 4-0. Gabriel Moreno in the 4th. Shohei Otani's got a perfect game going until Moreno. No, I'm serious. He did.
So stupid.
That's a double. But can I tell you that Shohei Otani, 6 innings,
he pitched for
2
Pete's
hits,
Tacos in my
6
little league.
strikeouts. He's got a .74 ERA, 3rd lowest ERA through 10 starts all time since ERA became an official stat. And one more note, he leads the National League in on-base percentage.
Look at this. I went to MLB.com and the headline is Otani has the best of both worlds working in the desert. You walked in and you said, because for the past, month, Robert, D-Rose says, I'm done. I like my Shohei Otani hitting.
To concentrate on hitting.
And now you're back
I
in
got
love.
used to him that way. He was hitting 50 bombs, and then
to have the ability and singular focus to basically say, this year I'm going to win the Cy Young.
He did it 2 years ago when he said, I want to steal bags.
Yes.
What are you going to work on this year?
Well, that's like me saying I would like a 6-pack. It's not happening.
If you put your time and energy into it.
Wait, you wanting a 6-pack is the same as Shohei Otani wanting the Cy Young?
Pretty much. The difference is he's capable of doing it.
The early part of the year, his offense was scuffling a little bit. So every time I would check his numbers, he'd be hitting like 245 with 5.
You weren't happy.
But he had a .7, and I'm like, yeah, but I like my Shohei to hit. He chose violence. He went the other way.
Pitching.
But now I blink, I look down, he's hitting 301 with 10 and 33 and a 420 on base percentage. So let's give in and give him some love right here, because he has been unbelievable for the Dodgers, not only on the mound, but you knew it was a matter of time. And he made a little subtle adjustment. I don't even know if he's aware of it. We'll get into a little side-by-side. He's opened up his front hip just a smidge. Maybe to clear himself. Maybe he felt like he was being locked in. Maybe he felt like his tush wasn't up under him at the point of contact. Whatever he has done, it has worked. You see on May 29th compared to March 28th, just a little bit more open on his front side. That front hip clears a little bit easier, and he's able to drive the ball all over the lot. Bring up his numbers, the offensive splits through May 10th and then since May 11th. Take a look at this. Through May 11th, he was hitting .233 with 6, and that's when I was sitting there going, I get it, you're an unbelievable pitcher, but I need to see 500-foot homers to make me happy. Well, since May 11th, .438, 4 bombs, a .533 on base, and a .753 slug. He was on base 5 times last night. Oh, and by the way, he was dominant again on the mound. But it was interesting. You can tell he's a little frustrated with his performance on the mound. He was, dare I say, effectively wild last night. All right? I'm going to drop a rainbow curveball, then I'm going headhunting on Nolan Arenado. I mean, we're going dirt angels right there. It's 1-1. Now I got to get back in the box?
I don't want any of that.
You don't want any part of this. Nope. And then he goes to work, breaking ball, high heater, puts him away. How about my man Fernandez later on in the 3rd inning? And we got the slow-mo, elevated four-seam, cheese at the top of the zone to Nolan. It seemed like every time, we're just going to miss arm side up at his head. You know what you're getting the next pitch. You're getting the exact same pitch because he wasn't happy with the way he executed it. Then he goes frisbee cutter up and away, frisbee slide or sweeper, whatever you want to call it, because he's got 17 pitches. He has been unbelievable. His ranks, ERA he's 1st, fielding independent pitching he's 5th, opponent average he's 1st, opponent OPS he's 1st.
You had your
he's
first...
what 90% of the big leaguers did at 12 years old. They dominated their town little league, and then they threw no hitters, and then they had a choice to make. Greg Maddux always used to say that to us on the plane because we used to get annoyed when he was taking his golf clubs and making more money than everyone, obviously, and leaving, and we're like, where are you going? He's like, you had a choice in Little League. You chose to hit.
You chose wrong.
Shame on you.
Shame on you.
We are fortunate. I said this earlier. We're fortunate to witness 2 unicorns right now in our lifetime. Shohei Otani and Victor Wembanyama.
Yeah.
Now, granted, Wembanyama wasn't enough for the Knicks last night, but to see these 2 guys that may be potentially revolutionizing their sport at the same time, it's pretty incredible. Let's take a quick time out. When we come back, Paul Skeens knows a thing or two about pitching, but the former...